What's up guys, Kaiwan here. Today I'm going to show you how you can remove the spherical bearing from the base plate. This spherical bearing was held in place using the Loctite 609, which is a medium strength retaining compound, according to the datasheet, which can be found on our website. You will need to apply 250 Celsius localized heat to disassemble the part. So let me show you how you can do it. Let's dive in. All right, here are some of the tools you're gonna need. Firstly, you need a heat gun. Okay, you want to read the manual of the heat gun to make sure you apply around 250 to 300 Celsius of temperature around this spherical bearing. And most importantly, make sure you wear protective gloves. And next, you will need some O-ring pickers so you can pick the bearing from the inner ring, from the bore, to remove from the base plate. And finally, you need a plier to grab the bearing and pull it out. Firstly, you need to take apart the truck. Remove this kimping nut. Remove the roadside washer, the roadside bushing, and the hanger, as well as the bore side bushings and the washer. So for some early Kickstarter orders, we also use the Loctite to hold this spherical inside a hanger. You can try first to tap the spherical like with screwdrivers like this. Give it a few taps. If it doesn't move at all, it means it has Loctite. So let me show you how you can remove this one. If you don't have a heat gun, a kitchen oven will get this job done as well. Let me show you how. So you will set the temperature to around 250 and let the oven preheat. Okay, now we have put the parts in the oven for over 10 minutes. For the part to fully soaked in the heat. Now let's check it out. Okay, here's a tip. You can rotate the bore of the spherical to a particular angle, like this. It gives you an anchor that you can put this O-ring picker inside the bore. It offers you an anchor point. You can apply the pulling force. Although this kitchen oven will work, I would still recommend using a heat gun over the oven because the heat applied is more localized and more focused on the part you need to disassemble. For the oven, you have a whole lot more mass to heat up, which is not very time efficient. When you have removed the spherical bearings from the truck, As you can see, there are a lot of residues remains on the bearings. It's suggested not to reuse these bearings, as these residues may affect the tolerance when you put it back in. And also, the heat applied to the bearings may compromise the Teflon lining inside the bearing, which may ultimately affect the performance of these bearings. So just replace these bearings with new ones, and let me show you how. Now let me show you how you can reinstall a new spherical bearing back in the base plate. Now you want to put a new spherical bearing just halfway into the bearing seat. Now apply some Loctite 609 around this bearing. Now wipe out the excessive napkins. It takes 24 hours for the Loctite to fully cure. And that's it. Thanks for watching and happy skating!